Would you mess about with the qualities possessions? Poor man's got no rights.
I'm agog at the items you rescued from the river. True objet trouvé.
It's soaked through, Holmes. No good for use or ornament, and it will drench your pockets.
I suppose I can live without it. That tie belongs to the victim. What else of his personal property did you steal? A wallet, perhaps?
What's he care about a useless garment or anything from this world? He's left it. You can't steal from a dead man. No use for money, can't spend it, wouldn't miss it.
Were you a barrister in a previous life, or a philosopher? Maybe you learned that litany from Gaffer Hexam. Don't split hairs with me. Produce what you lifted, or face incarceration.
Search the place, toss it, do your worst, you'll find naught else.
When did you lose your family, Needham?
My missus and daughter died by cholera. I've been alone these 20 years.
I'm sorry. A solitary life is hard. Have you noticed, Doctor, that the East End reduces life to basics?
If you mean it appears a mere struggle for survival, Holmes, I do.
Hobbes was right, I fear. Existence on these terms is solitary, nasty, brutish, and short. What do you make of the environs, Watson?
Very little, Holmes. Being here is singularly depressing.
Quite. Not 3 miles from the Houses of Parliament, the storied amenities of the Empire appear a very different thing. I would have expected a hidey-hole somewhere, but I don't spy one.
A place to conceal small objects, as might come from corpses?
Got it in one.
The room is so vulnerable and insecure. He may fear leaving anything valuable behind, even hidden away.
You are a thief, Needham. British justice takes a dim view of robbing the dead.
Get stuffed. I found them items.
If you compel me, I'll have you stripped and searched.
Easy now, there was little enough. A watch and chain, half a crown and 3 pennies.
Unless you'd prefer a cell at Pentonville, it had better be. What you took is of less interest to me than what you know. I mean you no harm, but I intend to know all that you know about this crime.
How do I know you'll play straight with me?
You have my word.
A sign of good faith would be more convincing.
Keep the things you found, Needham. I can't approve your action, but I won't condemn it either.
That's friendly, I think. Tar.
I'd like you to return with us to the embankment. Will you do that?
I've given up everything I have.
I think not. I want to hear exactly what you witnessed, at the Needle, in situ.
Maybe I'll do better with the coppers.
You may think so. I couldn't comment. I promise to be fair.
If there's no other way, I'll go. You're a gentleman until you prove yourself otherwise. We can take my worry.
You witnessed a murder here, Mr. Needham. Tell me everything. No prevarications, please.
It's an habit, and I've got reasons I don't mind saying I'm frightened, Mr. Holmes. These was cold customers.
I'll keep your part in this a secret, Needham. Just tell me the truth.
I'll take you at your word. I just tied up at the Needle to rest, been sculling for hours with nothing to show for it. I'm about to climb upstairs when a voice says,
I'll take whatever you've got.
Oh, I thinks, there's something dodgy, a robbery maybe. But right away a different voice says,
I might have £1 in my wallet, I'll look.
Well, I thinks, that's all right then, and I'm about to show myself when the second voice says,
Vincent, what are you doing?
and there's an explosion. And then another. My head's ringing. A body tumbles into the river. I'm shaking. But I peek round the wall. A third man on the landing towers over a bloke holding a pistol. I hide again.
Du bist wahnsinnig.
There's a few hard words. A slap, a scrape, and a splash. Then footsteps moving away. That's it, Mr. Holmes, for true. I went to fetch the body before it got swept downstream.
Tell me about the argument after the shots. What exactly did you hear?
A strange voice says something odd like dubious fancy, and then a sound like clapping hands, a clank and a scraping sound, quick like, and a splash in the water opposite the bow of Milwary, then footsteps moving away.
What do you recall about the men you saw?
I never seen the victim's face, and when I picked him up, his face was gone. The killer wore a dark coat and hat, collar up, had hard eyes. The third bloke came out of the light. I saw him a little, big hat and cape, yellow beard and some sort of mark on his right cheek.
Thank you, Mr. Needham.
Can I be on my way then? Some good pickings out there.
Just a bit longer. You're an invaluable witness, very observant.
I make my living with my eyes.
Could you find the object that made the splash, Mr. Needham?
Water and me don't agree, Garver. Don't swim, don't even wade, don't drink it. Hardly bathe in it.
I've noticed. You won't need to get wet. I want your guidance. Just tell me where you heard the splash.
How bad did you need it?
A guinea's worth?
It's as good as found. If you got the means, I got the will.
Be specific, Mr. Needham. We're looking for a critical piece of evidence.
It's deep in the corner, close to the wall. I'd swear to it.
Do you often tie up on the embankment, Mr. Needham?
Haven't got the habit yet. And there's nothing of value on land for me. But I like the Needle. Interesting to look at, to think about.
Good job, Needham. Your eye is incomparable.
Nasty things, wet, Mr. Holmes, but dangerous for all that, I'll wager.